don't know.
Secret special.
Okay, so we're here. Hello, my fellow comic book collectors.
Very, very
Hello, my
somber
fellow comic
start.
book collectors. It's Alan, the Comic Collector Geek, and it's the Friday Hangout. I was just being weird, which is not unusual for me. But
It's not unusual to be
okay,
loved
Love
by
I'm not
a
sure.
woman.
Okay, I think Matt is trying to come back. Okay, let's see if Matt actually works.
Say something.
Say something, Matt.
Hi.
little
Okay, we'll
crackly.
pretend. We'll
Sorry,
pretend.
Miss
But it's
Snap,
not
Crackle, and
bad.
Pop.
I
Snap,
don't
bad.
hear anything.
It's Snap, Crackle, and Matt.
I don't get it because I have literally replugged everything in, so nothing's
It's-
loose.
It's not terrible.
Actually, it's not bad. It's not bad.
Yeah.
No, you don't
okay,
really.
here
You
it
don't
now.
sound absolutely horrible. You're just sort of horrible. That's all right. We love that about you.
Okay. Um.
Don't
I'm
get
good.
bummed.
Okay. So just quickly, I'm gonna say hi to everybody. Hi to everybody. And see, I didn't say hi to the chat thing.
Damn.
It was a different
That's good.
format. It was a
Feel
surprise.
that cadence, man. Feel that
Well,
cadence.
right.
Hey.
Okay. So hi Lyle, Big Lyle,
Hello.
and we got Nate, and we got Matt. It's not Frozen Matt. It's Snackle, and Pop. And
That's
I
easy
don't
for you to
hear
say.
I can't speak today. I don't know what's wrong with me.
I cannot
Um,
hear anything.
It's okay. We love you, Matt.
What?
Don't worry. So yeah, and then we got Steven.
Yo,
Then we got him.
Collector
There he
Sid.
is.
we got him. Oh, man, we don't want him. We got him.
Yeah. And we should actually, I feel like we should have like one more member, like a sixth member, which is a lemon tree. It's just a tree, and it's just like it'd be there and you see as a picture. It'd be cool. I think
Some
that'd be
people
awesome.
have introductions. Some people actually will share screens. Some people can go to Go Collect. Some people can go to any number of different places, Heritage Auctions, and show things. But
We
no,
are
we don't
very
have that here.
minimalistic.
We just sort of rely on good looks and good books.
Okay, well, we don't rely on good looks. I know that part.
Well, speak for yourself, my friend.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. So we are relying on something or other, but I'm not sure what it is. Okay, so we got in the chat. I'm gonna try to do this. Oh, this is gonna be painful. Okay, StreamYard doesn't like me anymore. Steven, it's really annoying.
Do you have
Okay.
this thing where 2/3 of the screen is asking you to hook up? And if you
Yes.
hook up, then it won't let you.
Yes.
Oh,
It's,
what is that?
it sounds like the Canadian government, doesn't it?
No, no.
This is so annoying.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay,
Take it back.
so, okay,
Take it
I'm
back.
gonna
Oh,
say
he's
hi, but I can't
Matt's
share
drinking
the
now.
actual- I can't actually share the comments. So, well, maybe I can. Wait. No, it's not letting me. Okay. We'll pretend that I'm sharing comments. So you can just imagine that there's a comment across the screen. It's creativeness. Okay.
By next
so,
week, I'd like to have you square this thing away so we can be functional again. This is the second week you've done this to us now.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Okay. So
Maybe I'm
JX.
crackling because something on Alan's program isn't
Well,
working.
I blame Alan anyway.
Blame me. Okay, you can blame me.
In every instance, assign blame immediately.
Okay.
Well,
I'm
just
gonna
call
get.
me Crackling Matt.
I'll
Hey,
figure out
hey,
something.
Say it
Crackling
now.
Matt, hey,
Say
hey.
it now.
Okay, so
Crackling
I just said hi to JX. Hi to Big Nasty. Oh my goodness, this is painful. Hi to Susie Q.
Susie.
Hello, Sue.
Andreas, Kim Unit.
Okay.
Eric from SideQuest is here.
Side Quest. Okay, maybe you guys can do it. I can't even scroll through the chat. This is so
Robbie
annoying.
Josephs is here. Big Nasty's here. AG is here. Knives
Thank
is
you.
here. Chonko is here.
Yeah.
Thomas O'Donnell is here. Susie's here. Comic Mike is here.
Hey, everybody.
Let's see
And
here.
Big Lyle's
Steve
wife is
is
in the
here.
background.
Right there.
Hello there.
there.
Tyler from Pockets Full of Comics is here.
Hey,
Cool.
Tyler.
Dustin Markey is here. We've got Holya in the house. We got Lau Tora here.
Okay.
Wow.
Wow.
JSS Brooklyn is here. I'm not sure if I said Thomas O'Donnell.
Yes, you
Okay,
did.
Thomas. Okay.
can say it
Let's see
twice.
here.
It's in the
And,
bylaws.
that's everybody.
Okay, cool. So thanks everyone for coming. I'm sorry that my StreamYard doesn't like me. It's the dumbest thing. Okay, so it tries to get me to go to the app, and then it says the app can only be used by guests.
That's weird.
So why? Okay, I'm the host,
Okay.
so I should.
If I
why?
may,
Yeah.
I noticed signing in today that I have a sign-in screen that I only get from your StreamYard where it says go in by YouTube or go in by Facebook. Everybody else, it's automatically Facebook, and they've got so I wonder if you're using if you need to clean out your cache and run StreamYard again.
Maybe I'm
Cache
just
on your
using a
phone.
tab. I'm just doing it through the browser.
Well,
See,
yeah,
now,
that's
if you say you've tried everything and there's nothing to be done, we're not going to get anywhere. So you're going to have to put a penny behind the fuse or do something, my friend, because you can't live like this.
Well, you may
Okay,
need
well,
to
we'll
clear the
figure out
history
something.
of your cache. That might help, and then it might update with a newer version of StreamYard, and we might have less problems.
All right, we'll figure out something. Actually, StreamYard didn't like me. Like when they had the Black Friday sale, I was the only one that couldn't get the Black Friday sale.
And again, it might be
It doesn't like me. I think that's
it
the
might be
easiest way.
because
That's right,
you got
Jay.
an older version.
I don't think that machines actually hate people, Alan.
They hate me,
That's
right?
just something that
I feel like they hate me. I feel like I'm being discriminated against.
We
Oh.
have Toxic Pelican in the house as well now.
Well,
Oh, hi,
that's
Toxic.
about time he showed up.
Hi, Toxic Pelican. We were waiting for you. Now we can start the show.
Now we'll
Okay.
show some comments.
Now we got some books to
Okay.
show.
Do this.
So we're going to start with Big Lyle.
Are we
How
one
are you
round?
now?
Whoa. Are we one round or two, my friend?
We'll see.
Make a
We'll see.
decision.
Depends
he's
on
making
how long
decisions.
you're on it.
So we have the Biggie Shack show tonight too, by the way.
So one round.
One round it is.
Let's do it in one round then. Okay, one round.
Okay. So today, I usually go down to my LCS on a Sunday, but I went today. And I picked up this. I hadn't seen it anybody else list it. It's called Harlequin's Fartacular.
Yeah.
I saw that. I was debating about buying it, but I was like, it's like so disturbing.
Well, I thought of you, Alan, when I saw the good girl art on there, so I got to pick it up.
Okay. I was
even
debating about it.
Did anybody
I
catch
figure it'll
Gotham
be in the
and
dollar
Glam
bin
this week?
eventually, so I'll.
I like
that's
when it
how
says
I felt.
the
Dollar
silent-
bin in the future.
Silent
Her
but
husband,
deadly.
Gotham and Glam's husband, bought that for her as an April Fool's thing,
Mhm.
and so she opened the book, and her face when she smelled the inside of the book, because it's scratch and sniff,
Yeah.
was priceless.
It says
Oh, wow.
here in this issue, farts, artificial rub and smell farts. I am not opening it up.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Nose goblins or whatever.
We live next to a pulp mill, and I smell that. It smells like farts every day. So I am not opening up the book. I'm like, forget it. And then
Wow.
I think Nate last week you showed this one, so I picked it up today.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
all
the
around and all around now. I've
Have
seen
you-
I
it
saw the huge one.
2-3
too.
auctions now.
Yeah, and I picked up the foil of it.
There's a huge one too. There's like a
I've got the huge one. I'll show it.
Good. And I haven't read this one because I just picked it up a few hours ago. It's called Pool Illuminati
okay.
Oh.
#1. Like I said, I haven't read it. Don't know.
Okay.
I haven't had a chance to even get it out of the pack yet. And I bought this one because Nate showed his last week.
Oh, it's so good.
Is it good?
I really enjoyed it.
Awesome.
Really enjoyed it.
I know
Is
there
it
was.
true to the canon, Nate?
No, it's very different. I mean,
Okay.
it's to me it was more like a DC sci-fi story, like a Strange Adventure or something from that. It felt very old anthology horror or horror sci-fi, and that's cool to me.
And I know that the I collect the Absolute Batman, and they were showing the Absolute Flash and all the other characters involved. So today, I like Green Lantern a lot, so I picked the Absolute Green Lantern up today. I don't know
Yeah,
if
they
any.
came out with
read it.
Absolute Martian Manhunter too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one he just showed.
This was the
Yeah.
other variant of that Absolute Green Lantern. I picked that up today as well.
That's actually
Oh,
pretty
that
cool.
one's really cool. I actually like
Yeah,
that.
I like it. Yeah,
Very simple but cool.
very simple
Yeah.
but cool. And the Web of Spider-Verse New Blood. I like the new design they have for the outfit, so I picked it up. I haven't read any of the Spider-Verse yet.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, is that?
Yeah.
It looks almost like Peach Momoko or somebody like that.
But it has a lot of different names. It's got Groom, Pack, Morris, Iliopolis, Vecchio, Robinson, Kumar, and Vincentini are the artists, I'm assuming. And I have a copy of this one here, but this one must be a variant because I haven't seen it. It's the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man.
Oh, interesting.
The one that I had was a yellow cover, and when I saw this one there today, I picked it up.
It almost
Yeah.
looks like an acetate cover or something where there's like one cover over another. I don't
Right.
know. Maybe it's just my screen, but
Oh, I see what it is. I just noticed that it says it's a second printing.
okay.
That's why, yeah. And then this was new to me. I've never read any of these, but so I mentioned it to my the manager at the my LCS, and they were shorter than the original comics, and they had this one, like they're very short.
Oh,
Oh, what is
That
it?
looks more like one of those kids' books, like Robert Munch or.
it's Mouse Guard.
Mouse Guard.
That book's. I remember that book being at a weird ratio. Like it's not comic book sized, but
Right.
it's still it's an independent like fantasy thing.
It's issue 1. It says Dawn of the Black Axe from a company called Archaea. I've never heard of it. When I saw it today, I picked that one up, and they had another one in my LCS. They had this one, so I picked it up as well.
Interesting.
Just because it was just different, and I don't know anything about it. I don't, like I said, I don't know nothing about it. I just saw that it was a different format, and I picked it up. It was the only 2 that they had left in. Over like my LCS is very small, a very small place, and then they had a pack of 8 or 9 comic books together in different age groups. And again, I haven't read any of these for a long time. One here is Action Comics Weekly number 618.
I know that book.
Is it good?
Cool.
It's a good one. The Speedy and Nightwing story in particular in this is actually really, really good. It's about 4 issues long. So like because the features are only about 8 pages, it's like old style Action comic anthology during the weekly run. But
That's an homage to a Batman and Robin cover.
Sure
Yes.
looks like it.
Yeah.
And then the other one that was in that pack was called Invincible Iron Man number 61, which I know nothing about. I just, like I said, I just picked it up in that pack.
Oh, that's cool.
You mean they package these all together and just sell them as a chunk?
Packaged them together, and I got 9 of them for $9.99.
Nice.
Not
And you
bad.
just get whatever you get. Is that it?
Yeah, this was part of that pack, yeah.
nice. That's a good book too.
And then there was Earth's Mightiest Heroes, the Avengers. That was in that pack as well.
Well, they're obviously mixing the companies up too.
Yeah, oh yes. And then I don't buy very many of the Star Wars Yoda. I couldn't tell you anything about this story.
Children there are.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, I don't know anything about it. And then there was this one.
That's sort of-
Yikes.
Nice.
What's happening there?
It's Night Terrors.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
a little bit more spicy looking than.
Little-
That
Nice
whole
place,
series was about everybody was having nightmares that seemed really real, and they had to fight their way through it in order to fix the problem that was going on. So
Was this
what
one?
you're seeing is somebody's nightmare.
Hmm.
Like I said, I don't know. I mean, I'm familiar with the title, but I haven't read the story. So,
Very DNA like.
and Avengers Forever is the other one.
It's
That's
a very
actually a key
interesting
book.
optical delusion because your Venetian blind behind you makes it look like your spines all have serrated edges.
Oh well, I can't help that. Usually, when we have these live streams, it's dark outside. And then the last one in that pack was this one, Transformers, Grimlock.
That's cool.
Very cool.
So like I said, I only picked that up for that pack for $9.99. So last Saturday I was at my LCS and they had this smaller Amazing Spider-Man versus the Prodigy, and it was from a giveaway from the Planned Parenthood.
I'll be back. I
What?
got to reboot. There, I've got a problem here. This may be why my microphone is not playing, but I'm getting a
Okay.
need to reboot message. I'll be back.
So this one's number 0 from 1976.
That is wild.
That's really cool. It
Here,
almost
here.
looks like one with
Where
the
did this come from?
I got it at my LCS. They have a section there of books that are in there that are just a little bit different. This one's they called it the Planned Parenthood. It's Spider-Man telling teenagers that if they're going to have sex, to cover up.
Wow.
Is that a
What?
U.S. or a Canadian book?
It's this one's Canadian.
Fair enough, because I don't think we got that one, did we, Nate?
No,
That is
Spidey
weird.
never told me nothing.
He said go for it. That's what he told me to do. I got two kids out of it.
I had to figure it out for myself. There was a lot of trial and error.
Everybody's showing this one recently.
Yes.
I have that one.
I have that too.
No, you don't.
And I have issue number 2.
I think I was the first to show it.
No, you weren't.
Yeah.
Is there,
Issue-
is there
issue 1 and 2.
significance to that?
I thought there was, but then I was wrong.
There's only 2. And then this one here I found out was the last work of Wally Wood, and it's called the Cosmic Book from 1986, I think it is.
Okay.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
All right.
This is the only one that there's no continuance of this series, just this one. Tales of Gods and Kings of Space and Things
Well,
Of shoes and ships and sailing wax.
from
Cabbages and kings.
from 1986. Yep. And let's see here now. I know you mentioned on your video that you did today there, Alan, about the first appearance of Bambi. I was going to show something here tonight if you want me to.
sure.
You said that it was the first appearance of Bambi from 1942.
And then there's another one. There's the weekly one, Mickey
Yes,
Mouse Weekly.
Yes. So the one you showed today must be the U.S. comic, right?
Yeah. The Mickey Mouse Weekly is from the UK.
Yes. So the one that I got here is Mickey Mouse Weekly. It shows the first appearance of Bambi, but it's dated August 2nd, 1941. And it's volume 6, number 287. And this is what it looks like.
Very cool. Well done.
Wow.
Where did this turn up from?
I bought this from a seller in Saskatchewan for $60
How long ago?
about 6 or 8 months ago.
Very cool.
You had a
Was
whole
it-
bunch
was
of
it
them for
a
$60. And I had bought them obviously, and then when I realized he had much more, I started to do research on it and realized that it was Bambi's first appearance, so I bought it.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's sort of a weird one because it's not considered a comic because it's the magazine size.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
So I thought I'd show that. So that's it for what I'm
Very
going to
cool.
show tonight and give everybody else another chance here.
So Matt is back.
Ah,
I got Matt.
He
Matt
says.
is
He
back.
says.
How's
He
it
says
now?
he's-
Keep
Better.
on talking, Matt.
Keep talking.
How is it now?
We're
Much
got it.
better. I don't hear any
Yeah, I
Got a
crackle.
hear any-
break beat.
I don't hear anything.
Because I
so-
rebooted, something was interfering with it.
Yeah.
Okay.
cool.
Okay. Cool.
That's why I got a weird settings notice that told me it was weird.
All right. So there's the big
There's
boy.
the big one.
And it's exactly, it's the same book. It's a 1-for-1. Dope from Dope Comics. He told me I should take this to Heroes Con and like sit by the pool.
I remember
I like
seeing
it.
Cool.
So it was $15 and I love a treasury edition. It was hard to say no. I interviewed Martin and I don't know if I showed this or not, but I didn't have it when I interviewed him. So I
Yeah,
wanted
that's
to
good.
like show it again. So Martin, the Aussie comic book collector, this is his book and number 2 is coming.
Wow.
What are his powers?
I read it a while ago and I do remember enjoying it, but I couldn't I couldn't
I
tell
thought
you.
his
I know he
powers were
fights some
fart
guys.
powers or something weird like that.
It is something ridiculous.
Does he
like
climb
farting.
into his own pouch and get away or something?
That would be
Interdimensional
good.
pouch or
Weird
something?
pouch.
Dazzler number 36 is an extremely significant key because it is the last one I needed to complete my run. So I now have, this is the last one. So now I have all 42 issues of Dazzler.
I was going to say that
I actually
it's
picked up the
significant.
Dazzler collection, believe it or not. But
The archive, the heart or the omnibus.
no. I mean, I bought the whole entire collection in one chunk. Somebody was selling
No, it was so much more fun to dig through dollar bins. Speaking of digging, I found this when I was digging through some boxes over here because I'm reorganizing my room. So this is the old Ultimate Fantastic Four.
Oh, I remember that book.
But look at that. This is a variant cover for the first time Marvel Zombies came out. So I thought that was
and the homage is awesome.
It's awesome. Like, I love this. And I remember, so this was a variant, and I remember paying $20 for this at the LCS that I worked for. And I just looked it up on Cover Price, and it's about a $3 book now. So
oh wow.
I'm giving free investment in Vice after the show.
Okay, we have Colossus Collector, the Ferret, and Cosmic Rooster all here now.
Okay,
there
thanks,
we go.
Matt. You're the chat manager. I don't know.
I don't know what issue this is. I haven't read this yet. That's why it's not bagged up. So issue 9 of Hello Darkness I picked up this week.
Did you wait when you buy the books? Do you buy them bagged and boarded?
No.
They don't come bagged and boarded?
No.
I feel like that's a
Jeez,
ripoff.
that's not so good. Our guys, all of us, bag and board. They bag and board for us.
You get a bag and board for free?
No, you get it. Well, yeah, and then you get your discount on top of that.
Yeah,
Dang.
usually.
Yeah,
well,
But
I don't know.
Some places charge, but
yeah, I'm kind of obsessive though. Like I use certain bags, like I like them all to look the same in the box. So that's fine with me. But no, new books don't come bagged and board. Now, if I buy a variant or something expensive, that will for sure.
Okay.
But just a regular cover. No, I'm still getting this, Matt. I don't know if I will after this. It's going to depend on how good this
mine
is.
didn't come in this week because What's His Diamond is behind. I have that on order.
What
this
a surprise.
One, unfortunately, yeah, and they didn't have one, but there is a really good Wally Wood homage for this cover. I love this Mark Spears, Superman and Flash.
that is
nice. I tried to get that. I couldn't find it.
I just bought it from a guy in Canada at auction 2 days ago.
That's why you couldn't find it, Alan. Steven's buying the
only copy in Canada, and it's sold to Steven.
With Chonko, I'm with you, man. It's been pretty good, but the last issue wasn't as good as some of the others on Cruel Kingdom. Lucky Devils, I'm giving this one more go. I liked the first two.
Cool.
But
So what is it about? I actually picked it up just because I liked the genie one.
It's kind of cool. Like the demons have their own like city, and these guys are entry-level demons. They're assigned one like regular middle-class human, and there's rules that they're supposed to follow, and they decide they're tired of being middle management, so they start breaking the rules, and they really start tempting their humans to do really bad things, which gives them more power. So it's an interesting concept, and if it moves kind of quickly, I'm gonna enjoy it. But if it drags out like some stories do, I'm gonna stop paying for it. But it's only a $3.99 book. But I've liked
you for
it.
being so adventurous to do that. I just God bless you for it.
Well, I told you, Stephen, I feel like if anything, I'm addicted to reading, so like comics are a really good venue for that because so much new stuff comes out and so many different genres. This week, my girl Dazzler, she's back in the Concert of Champions.
Nice.
Concert of Champions. Wow.
This was not good. It was okay. It was not good.
At least you're honest.
I am. The Dazzler miniseries that just came out last year was terrible. I bought every issue, but it was terrible. And this is the same writer. So I was really nervous. It's not as bad as that is, but it's still not great. But this,
And the
come
guy
on.
gets a book, and the writer is good. Who's the artist?
I don't know who this cover art was done by.
The cover's nice, though.
Cover.
I
It's a
think most
nice,
people-
it's a great cover. This will go right on
So,
the cabinet. You
The
know?
concert poo-pooed then.
Yes, it was poo-pooed. I don't know. This is so dumb. Godzilla heist. So they're
jeepers.
using
my
Godzilla
goodness.
to rob a casino. So this one is their Too Fast, Too Furious variant. It's not actually the one that I wanted, but it's the only one my shop had, and I just had to know. This
I
the
don't
first
think
issue,
Godzilla
like,
would be very stealthy.
well, he's the distraction. Like that's the thing. It's like it's
Oh, that's smart.
it's Ocean's 11 if they were like a more of a like an Asian super team, and yeah, and they're using Godzilla as the distraction for them to do the robbery.
Okay.
This is excellent.
No, I haven't seen
So
that.
Oni Press out of Alcatraz. It's a big book. It's a good story with I think really good art for what the story is. It's a very crime noir about these guys who escape from Alcatraz prison, and they're presumed dead, but they're not. And it's what happens to them after they wash ashore. 3 guys leave and only 2 guys wash ashore, which causes a lot of tension, and they're meeting up with people. It's just like I loved this. This was my favorite thing I've read in a couple of weeks.
Cool.
Have you ever been to San Francisco and gone out to Alcatraz?
Nope.
It's
I've
actually
watched
pretty
it.
cool.
Yeah, it seems like it. This is the second best thing I've read in I don't know how long. So this is Free for All, which is a book by Patrick Horvath, and he's the guy who did Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees. So he's kind of got a dark, a dark side to his writing, if you
Kinda?
can't tell.
That
So,
one there, that one's coming out in the second print.
This one is?
Yes.
Oh, wow. So in this, there's like this lottery where billionaires, if their number gets chosen, they either give away half of their money or they have to fight gladiator style in a coliseum. And it was just awesome. So cannot recommend this one enough either. If you like, weird independent stuff. But then I know you guys like it when I show some crap. So here is Malibu's Gravestone,
Ooh.
number 1. But I kind of like this cover. I mean, for the 90s, I kind of like this cover.
Doesn't
And
it look
then
like the controllers or the dominators, Matt?
Oh, yeah.
It does.
It really does.
It also looks like the Punisher emblem.
Yeah.
Well, the Punisher isn't obvious, but with the teeth the way they were,
But
that's
yes,
what
yeah,
I
it does
got.
look like the Dominators. You're right.
Very good, Stephen. I agree. So this is issue 3 of Gravestone, and that's not why I'm showing you this. Mr. Akins, he gave these to me. He sent them to me because he also knows I love crap. But on the back, I guess this one came with a pog. And I think this is probably the most wanted pog because it's Shannon. Come on,
What a great
focus.
game.
That's not going to focus. But Shannon has assets. I think that's what helped her fight crime. There we go.
Well, it certainly is a distraction. Do you remember the issue of Batman or Detective where Batgirl ripped her costume and all the guys were looking at her legs and Batman and Robin were beating the crap out of them?
I have that one, Matt. I actually do.
I have that one too.
I don't remember if I showed this one to you guys last week or not, but it was in my pile over here. So Star Trek, this is number 53. It is a retelling of the Odyssey with the Star Trek cast for no real good reason. They land
I'm
on
assuming that Kirk was Odysseus.
Yes, and he gets when they go by the sirens in the story, Kirk refuses to allow them to like he won't. What is it? He makes them tie him to the mast, and
that's what Odysseus did too.
Exactly. He plays the same part, but of course, Kirk is the one who's like, "You've got to let me still hear it. I want to hear the beautiful music." I didn't elocute that well. I'm not a Shatner actor. 2 more to go.
What?
Oh, I'm sorry. 3. Lois Lane number 5. Fat Lois. This story was one of the funniest things I have ever read. The way that he talks to her is just, it's insane. Like he's carrying her. He's like, you remind me of Lois Lane, who I usually carry around, though she's much lighter than you. It's so
Wow,
chauvinist.
Superman fat shaming, huh?
It's unreal. The
Remember,
whole
wow,
Superman
that'd be
was
awesome.
a dick in the Silver Age.
It was so bad. It was hilarious. This World's Finest, I posted on Instagram, I don't know, a couple days ago, but this is number 117, and it's from the Dennis Somebody collection. I don't know who he is that signed his name, but I think this is the only Batwoman that I have, like, in my collection at all. I didn't know I had anything.
Those are fun covers to have her. I did a post on my Instagram. I call them the Forgotten Four because when Julie Schwartz came in, they all got the chop.
Yeah,
and so all the appearances of Batgirl, Batwoman, Bathound, and Batmite, all those ones where they were everywhere, and then all of a sudden they were like nowhere.
The last book I'll show tonight is another addition to my Spire Christian.
Yes.
Tom Landry
wow.
and the Dallas Cowboys. It's not in good shape. It's got tape up here, but I only paid $3, and
I don't have that one.
This is I did it, guys. It's
I
a
have
weird
most
one.
of them, but not that one.
This was it was interesting. Like, I mean, it was, it had its agenda, but they talk about Tom Landry. He tells his story about World War II, which he was in a plane that got shot down. That's actually like something I'd like to know more about. But anyway, I mean, this was a huge pickup just because it was cheap and because it was, I'm putting a lot of those Spire Christians together when I can find them because I think they're a really interesting niche. And
very cool.
That's what I got today.
Very nice stuff.
So
Thank you.
Christina's here. Hi, Christina Payne.
Hey, Christina.
Is that here? I'm just working with the technical difficulties. Okay. We'll go with Matt.
Okay.
Wait. I gotta do this weird thing.
All
I gotta
right.
move people around to make it work.
I have had a very interesting week in my collecting. One, I went out and I bought, if those recall my last giveaway at 381,
Wow.
I gave away a mystery box of 30 comics.
Whoa.
I decided to buy one myself to see what was in it. And so I got a couple of books from that. There were some interesting books in there. And I got a Stackery this week, which had a bunch of books that was influenced by Nate and Lettuce Comics.
God,
and
you poor man.
First, I'm going to show this. This is the House of Mystery 282. Apart from this really cool Jack the Ripper cover, who's being attacked by a vampire, I bought this because it has the 28-page TRS 80 reprint in it.
Oh, very nice.
It's a bonus book.
Yeah, but that cover's awesome.
It is.
I think that the monster's not attacking him. I think the monster is influencing him. That's the way I see it.
It says on the thing that fear runs rampant as a modern-day Jack the Ripper stalks the city and is stalked in turn by a vampire. I haven't read it yet, but I have a feeling that
it looks like the vampire. It looks like the vampire is about to bite his neck.
Exactly. I think he's in a little trouble. One of the things I got in the Stackery order is I ordered it from.
That was a very weak bell.
Yes, well, I'm trying to help you now. Okay. Unfortunately for me, unfortunately for everybody out there, Radio Shack didn't stop at the Superman books. 8 more issues starring the whiz kids from Tandy Computers were issued.
What? 8? There's 8
more.
Yep. I bought them all. Excessive?
I now own a copy of every appearance of the Tandy Computer whiz kids.
I'm jealous.
I mean,
if
that's
the
something.
most ridiculous collection that you've ever heard of.
Yeah. Wow.
The next character.
Was there a real demand for the Tandy twins? I mean, like really?
Well,
again, it's just a weird niche. I just like it.
I have a weird obsession with Radio Shack.
I liked
And-
Radio Shack as a kid. I love that.
Yes,
store.
me too. But the Canadian headquarters and Radio Shack was in my hometown of Barrie. And when I was a kid, they also had a huge store to go with their corporate headquarters, right? It was like 10 minutes from my house, and my dad used to go there all the time, and he would take me there. So I always liked going to Radio Shack because I saw all the little toys and stuff. This was just as they were starting to get like the remote control cars and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
And for those Americans out there, or actually, I think you guys had Radio Shack in America.
Of course we did.
Oh yeah.
Yes, okay. No, I wasn't sure because again, in my mind I thought, oh, corporate headquarters in Barrie. That was just the Canadian headquarters. They only shut it down, when the company wrapped up and was bought by Circuit City. So I just have a soft spot for the company. That's partly why I got obsessed with these little things. The next one that I bought, thanks to Nate and Hagen, I bought the entire run of Shirtless Barefoot.
Oh, that's awesome.
That is all. You got to let me know how that is. It's great. What a title.
Believe me. The
By
next
the way, their
book,
homage covers are awesome. Did you?
I need to draw everyone's attention to the fact that the Whiz Kids have now entered the chat.
Oh yeah, let me see if I can actually add them to this thing.
that's right.
Did that work?
That
It
worked. And
Why
that's
is it
them.
Danny doing
What
this?
an icon! What an icon!
I love it. And the next one, this one is because of side quest. I bought the entire run of the Super Forever.
Yes. I have
Wow.
issue 2.
I am not allowed to watch Nate and Hagen anymore. Now, I brought 2 cool issues of Superman Family so that I could show something semi-normal. This one is pretty cool because somehow Jimmy Olsen got brought back into the past, and he's fighting Nazis just like Captain America and everybody else.
Cool.
As well as there's this cool Brainiac story, and there's this cool Supergirl story as well.
Very cool.
And in one of the stories, Mr. Mixelplick is there too. Another one that I pulled out is Superman Family 211, and it's pretty cool to me because it is the issue that Golden Age Batman actually marries Golden Age Catwoman in it, here at the bottom. And the reason it's here is because Superman and Lois were invited to the wedding, and they had a problem getting there, and that's why the story is about.
Have you read it?
Yes, it's been a while, but basically Superman gets, the old supervillain thing, and they barely make it in time because he can fly them there instead of, driving over. This was one of the books I got from the box. None of them are bagged and boarded. I haven't read it yet to put it away, but it's my first ever issue of Cerebus.
Very cool.
This is issue number 76. So I'm actually looking forward to reading this because Chonko has mentioned that this is his favorite book.
Really?
Yes.
Yes,
Oh,
he loves Cerebus.
I will have to
That's
talk
his
to
favorite character.
Chonko.
And this was in there as well. And I brought it because it's another cool maxi series from the early 80s, Camelot 3000.
Wow, that was a good run, yeah.
That is a good book. More people
And
should read
it's
that.
one that I would have, if I'd seen the entire run, I would have picked up. Now that I have one, I've got to get the other 11 because that's who I am.
What number is that one?
I love number 2.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all Brian Boland art. It's great.
And I have 2 more books, and they were both influenced by the FOMO panel here. This one, I believe it was Steven that had this one. This is Gangsta Asperista number 1.
Yes.
Yes.
That will be shown in my next unboxing, so that's cool. I picked those up because of the influence here too.
For those that are interested, my Stackery unboxing is scheduled to go on Monday. I did a video, and you get to see all these weird books. And the last one I want to show, just because I finally got one.
Ah, good for you.
Congrats! You're now one of us.
Congratulations.
I'm one of you.
Welcome
This one came
to the
from
Nightcat.
And there we go. Like I said, that's what I've got tonight. This is the
Very
FOMO
nice.
land, and for the most part, and I loved it. I got to
Very cool.
admit, it's fun. I got to admit, I get a kick out of while you are doing your live streams, and you're like, "Oh, this book is cool." Running over to my comic shop and saying, "I just bought it."
I've done that
Yeah.
myself quite a few times.
Okay.
And I do this without drinking.
So should I go first or should you go first, Stephen?
I should go.
Really?
Well, it's up to you. You're the boss.
No, but I almost feel like you're a grand finale kind of person.
Steven's
Oh,
going.
okay. Fair
Bye.
enough.
Oh,
Bye. Well, all right, Steven, it's your turn. Oh, look at the time. See you later. Bye. See you later. Bye.
oh, yeah, we're out of time. No, okay.
He doesn't mind. He
I
didn't
don't have
take any
much to
trouble
show. I
for
don't
setting
actually
stuff
have that
up or
many
waiting.
books.
Hell no.
Stephen, you'll be last. Sorry, you're the
Thanks.
special. You're showing some special stuff. So I
he's
just have a
special.
few books.
Yeah, special.
These are the books that I picked up this week. We got the J. Scott Campbell Rogue Savage Land #3.
Cool.
Great cover.
Nice.
And I really like this artist. It's a Korean artist, Kyung Young
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Nice.
I have
This is
that.
really, really great Poison Ivy.
You have that, Stephen?
Of course. I think I have a foil of it.
Oh, wow. Wow. I just have the regular. And then I picked up this ash can
Awesome.
of Vampirella. I
You
think
sure
this
that's
is Corella.
are you sure that's an H or an S?
Don't answer that.
What? Ass can? Okay, and then I got the Mark Spears one.
Oh, cool.
Cool. He's got great covers.
And for some reason, they were organizing their tarots, like the tarot of the Witch of the Black Rose. And they had a signed one.
Nice.
Oh.
And
Steve Driscoll just said that Mr. Aiken sent him the die cut ferret #1. Now he's in the club.
oh, wow. Congrats. Yeah, so that's
It's a $10
I've
bill
been
now.
picking up all these like Mickey Mouse kind of ones.
Those are that's a cool one. I just saw that one.
This is the Fantastic Four. What if Mickey and friends became the Fantastic Four?
I didn't see that one today.
Yeah, and then I've been picking up all the Deaths of Spider-Man by Scotty Young covers. So this is obviously Scotty Young trying to come up with ideas to how to kill Spider-Man. And
Okay,
as I said, I
kind of
do
fun.
pick up Lucky Devils, so
Hey.
it's in my pull box. So
Whodad has just joined us.
hi,
Hey,
Whodad.
who dat?
Okay, and that's it. I didn't really pick up that many books. So that was it. That was my thing. So that's why I figure I'll have Stephen go last because he has a lot of cool things to show.
Thank
What?
you.
Does.
I thought everybody had cool stuff to show.
But the only problem is we have to run. We've run out of time. We'll
Okay,
have
see you
to,
later. Bye. See you later. Bye. No problem. I won't be here next week. Thank you. Bye.
No, I was joking. Just joking. Okay.
I'll just show some things.
Remember when we
Here's
had
Army
one
of
round?
Darkness
Oh, wow.
Okay.
with Xena.
I have
Yeah,
that.
you told me you picked up a bunch of Xenas. So Army of Darkness.
These were left. These didn't fit. I haven't shown any of the other ones yet. These were in another box that just came from Action Auctions from Beta Ray.
Cool.
Oh, what's that one? Spider-Man.
52 variant.
Okay.
Spider Gwen.
What,
nice.
is that a Lady Venom?
It looked like it.
Yes.
Huh.
Interesting.
She looks like she has an umbilical cord.
Umbilical cord.
Umbilical.
Umbilical
cord.
cord.
Umbilical cord.
Archivist
Something-
And he
Addis
isn't
has
even
entered the
drinking.
Chat.
Umbilical.
You should reread that Spider-Man book, Matt. I think it might help you.
The Planned Parenthood.
Matt, they
They're
turn on
playing
you so
Parenthood.
quick. Have you noticed this? They turn so quickly.
That's
Believe
okay.
me, I know. I was always saying, well, we're out of time. Bye.
Okay.
Hit the like button.
Yeah, he has
Why do people always do that? Are they trying to guilt the lily or kiss up to the guy running the show? Be sure to smash the like button. It's the first thing I do when I go on a stream.
Yeah.
Be sure to hit it. Then they ask you 10
Well,
times.
You know, you should
It does
be
affect the
happy how good
algorithm.
your memory is, because that
Thanks,
guy,
Big
that first
Nasty.
guy that reminds me, that's when I go do it.
Okay,
Matter-
well I guess it's just
We have two new people in the chat. Archivist Adrift is here,
Yeah, I
and
saw it.
somebody new that I haven't seen before, Brandon Harris.
Let me
And-
see if
and
I
as
hello,
can
and welcome to the show.
Yeah,
Right.
welcome.
see if I get. They make it really awkward for me. Did that work?
So
Yes.
you need to fix it, my friend. This is the second week you're going to complain. If you do this every single week, I'll just let you just do it, okay?
Okay.
Just deal with
I'll
this
try to
crap.
get it
Quit
sorted.
putting
I
it
really
off.
did. I actually tried to
It's
download
just
the
annoying.
app, and I did a whole.
This
bunch
is
of things.
all right, fine. This is the Danger Room cover. This is the centerpiece where all of the different ones of the different covers. I showed the one up here, what's his Nightcrawler, and I think I have this one right there. I have that one too, but I don't have the rest of them. The top right side's kind of cool.
Stephen
We have
might
a
have went,
question.
Stephen
We
might
have
have
a
went
question.
I'm the lead. I'm the lead, supposedly.
Yeah, Stephen might have went last tonight, but he's still number one in my books.
Oh, thank you. That's very nice. You get the pony. It's on its way.
What's happening?
It's the Batman. The adventure continues, and they're going to do things to him. They're going to do some gravity tests, and they're going to see how the gravity test works. You want me to tell you how the gravity test is tested?
Wow. I like.
No, you don't.
Most
As long
bats
as
are
it doesn't
upside down
involve the Harley Quinn fart book, I think we're okay.
Yeah. Jeez.
A new low. This is Absolute Power number 4, but this is the screwiest Supergirl cover. It's like she's totally hung over, been beaten up, or I don't know what's going on. But this
Yeah.
that really
Oh,
just grabbed me.
That's the morning after she was here. Oh, I mean, I don't know what's up.
That's a really great. I actually really like that cover.
Isn't it amazing? This was
Yeah.
one that it was one of these ones where you bought. He shows 10 books, and then you bid up, and then you get to pick which books you want. And then if you don't pick it, then they have backups, etc. But I took that one. That was the one I was after because I said, "What in the hell is that?" Thylock.
Oh. You got that right.
Lock. Wow.
And here's unexpurgated Thylock,
Very nice.
double rectified. Here's Rogue U.
Oh wow.
And this is what's her nuts. This is some artist that is very, very Katish. What is her name? I don't know.
Sotomaki or
Or is it I don't know. Mrs. Gardino. And here's the Virgin variant of that, which is very lovely.
Mm-hmm. I like Rogue Savage Land. I think.
I think Rogue is they're getting a lot of mileage on her, and they should because she's good. I like this one, sort of a madcap.
That's really interesting.
I really like that. The red background makes it pop.
That is one of the best Rogue covers I've ever seen.
And she's got a little green Robin Hood hat on, little beanie hat on. I mean, isn't that a fun cover? Is this Lobos? Yeah, this is Lobos, I think.
That's really interesting one. Yeah.
Isn't that fun? I do get an interesting one now and again, Alan.
Yes, I guess you do.
Oh boy!
All right,
Okay, go ahead.
here's this.
Yikes! I take that back. This
Yeah,
is the
I was
best Rogue cover I've ever
I was gonna say, Matt, would you like to reconsider your earlier
That
statement?
one's really good.
Thank you. And of course, it's a Zerdy.
Yeah, I like Zerdy a lot.
It's a Nathan Zerdy cover.
I think I have that one, but that's
No,
the
you
Virgin
don't.
variant.
No, you
I
don't.
have the
No,
red
you
variant.
don't. No, you don't. Can't say it. Don't.
Yeah, I do.
Don't have it. Don't see it.
I do.
Don't have
No,
it.
I have it.
Don't see it. Don't have it. What was
Okay,
that?
I'll have to show it. I'll have to
Good.
go
I'm
get
glad
it.
you're going with
gonna
me
go
on
get
that.
it. I'm gonna go
Here's
get it and show
Thylock.
it.
Here's Thylock again
With magic.
With magic. Yeah.
with magic. It's magic. I'm fooling you. Here's magic number 1.
Oh, I don't have that one. I want that one.
Very cute.
It's actually a really good read.
Not just the pictures.
I just like the pictures. And this is, I think, is this Wanda or is this the Enchantress?
I was going to say Wanda.
I think it's Wanda too. She has these interesting kind of black, silky little shorts she's wearing. I approve of her sartorial and the little flowers that are around her that she's communing with the roses as things as her bud. Okay, never mind.
Whoa.
And who is this?
My next best friend.
Oh, that's Baroness.
My next best friend.
Is it Baroness from G.I.
It looks
Joe?
like the Baroness to me, unless it's a G.I. Joe something. I don't know.
Looks like the Baroness.
I think it's the Baroness.
It really does.
Her Baron ass.
Baron. Oh, wow!
Good one.
Man, oh man! Now, see, magnetic north is helping your head. It is.
Okay.
It's the magnetism. It's drawing the aluminium out of your brain. Here is the and here's a Zerti Zatanna.
Oh, very nice.
It's very cute.
Cool.
I take my hat off to her.
Our ladies and gentlemen, just before airtime, the doorbell rang and a delivery was made, and I have the second and perhaps last installment of Alan's Kickstarter books. Here is...
in the house.
Hey, Lau.
Hello, Lau. And who is this, Alan?
That would be the Sunny. Sunny, and that's Mandy Sunny cosplay variant.
Very, very cool.
Yeah. Very nice.
Knives says, I think I almost have that one.
Oh, I really like this one. This one, there's a few that are like some of my favorites. This is Tara the Space Pirate.
That's really cool.
And the sword she has is an atomic sword.
Oh,
Because this is future. And when they're fighting, the end of it's like lit with atomic energy. And that's how her father died, is that he died at the hand of a pirate. And then that made her a pirate, and then off she went. And then one of her cohorts, one of the guys is her bow hunk guys. His name is Robin, and he killed a guy. And so then he says, "Don't kill him," and he killed him. And they got a black guy that's with him and has a big whip and stuff, and they kick ass all the time. It's really a good show.
Yeah, they go to different planets and stuff. It's kind of fun.
Like you do.
As you were.
That's a good one.
And because it was so good, I got two, because I agree with Alan. I thought it's
cool.
really, really well executed. And who was the artist, Alan?
Oh, I forget.
All right, you have to think about that.
I love the colors she's wearing.
Oh, it's
Yellow,
great.
red, and
It's
blue.
it's really great. Here's one of my favorites.
That one I really like as well. And you have the naughty variant as well, right?
Must you spoil everything I do? I'm trying to do this, and then you just basically tip my hand. So how could I don't ever win any games at poker anymore, or any games of cards or chance? It's because you've got 3 aces. How is that? Is that working for you?
But I like the monkey like looking up, and it's kind of cute.
I got 2 of those.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
One for me.
And then there's this one.
Yikes.
I know what he's looking at.
It's art, people.
You know
It's
something?
art.
If I was the artist on that one, I would have changed the ape's expression to something a little more happier on that one.
Either that or something would be coming out of the foliage. That would be sort of...
That would be even funnier.
And
Kate Noonan approves of the uncensored.
Kate Noonan. This came along with it.
Okay. Oh, interesting.
Whoa.
Dean Yeagle.
Oh, very nice.
And I would assume that's sort of Deja Thoris-y looking to me.
It looks very Deja Thoris. So I guess that must have been the bonus that you got for the, for waiting.
So, and the last book I will show, my last book, and we're before the whole hour, so you can go where you need to go. And you should go where you need to go.
Wait, so
Um,
that was it? That was all the ones you got?
That's all I got. See, there's probably more coming. You'll have to figure out what I'm still owed.
Okay.
I put this away. I have been looking for it for 3 weeks. And I must have looked at it at least twice and just didn't see it. I mean, in a box. I went through 10, 12 boxes today. I said, this is it. I'm done with this. I'm going to find the book. And so this huge stack over here by the window I went through about 12 boxes there. And then the first box I had on this pile over on this other side of me here, I looked at the ones where there were some modern books, and I slid it into there just to hold on to it. And I figured I won't forget that. And of course I went right ahead and I forgot it. Now I get to put this in with its brethren inside the safe, and I feel so happy. This is an VF80 old label. This book has never been cleaned, nor has it been pressed. And when I was buying it, at the time I was buying it, the guy made a big deal about that. He says, I bought that book new, and I had it for a long time. And he said, so if I'm certain that if you took it out, and I can't see any flaw with the book, frankly. I see no flaw with the book whatsoever. It's absolutely beautiful. But anyway, but this, and of course the old labels, it's the implication is that the chances are nothing's been done, it hasn't been pressed or anything, and maybe it's got a rimple or something. I should probably check the grader's notes. Sometimes I check the grader's notes and I don't even see what they're talking about, which I don't know if they're looking under heavy magnification or whatever. But this cover, to me, this Wrights and cover, and this is 1971, House of Secrets 92, June, July of 1971, first appearance of Swamp Thing, Bernie Wrightson cover and art.
What's the girl's name again? The girl that
Hermione.
No. The one that they had. It was a person that worked at Marvel, DC. I mean that.
Jeanette Kahn.
No, somebody knows. It's the girl. Like it was one of the women at DC, and they used her as the model for that woman.
I don't know. I've never heard that.
Louise Simonson was the model.
Really?
Louise Simonson. Okay,
Louise
fair
Simonson.
enough. I think I did. And I'm gonna channel my Alan. I remember. I did know that. I heard that sometime. So yes, I knew that. I knew that. Yes.
By the way, let's say hello. We've got another one here, and oops, I missed it.
Yeah, Simonson.
Stephen Lucky.
Yeah, you knew it.
Stephen Lucky knew it.
So that is the I got the tie for the first black suit in a beautiful copy.
Very nice.
I have the newsstand.
Nope. Lyle has it.
Lyle has it, but he has the better one.
It's a better one.
Here is Where Monsters Dwell, number 17. And this has the National Diamond insert.
Ooh.
Oh,
which is like the Mark's Jewelers thing. It's where they have all the diamond rings, and it's the cardboard one. It's not the page one. It's the cardboard ones inside. Man. Very, very rare.
Lyle, can you beat that?
Yes, I can.
No. Here is a beautiful copy of Marvel Superheroes 15 with Medusa.
I got 3 copies of that.
That is great color on that.
Mine's not
that is
in really great shape.
The guy that I bought this from MT1 Comics, Matthew Taylor, and he's one of the main guys with Astonishing Auctions. You should go. And he had a lower grade one of these, and he said, I'll press it for you. And he says, it came out of the press, I didn't like it, so I'm giving you a higher grade one.
Awesome.
Wow.
Very nice.
You have to say this about Medusa. She's one hell of a heroine.
Hair.
Wow.
God, that hurt.
Man.
Hair today, good tomorrow.
Here's a signed Michael Turner.
Wow.
Oh, very nice.
Nana Honey. Dynamic Forces.
Beautiful.
Very nice.
I got this from Spider Flint.
Oh,
I didn't have a copy. This is
one.
a very, very high grade copy of this book.
Yeah.
It's actually a really funny read. It's a great comic.
Yeah. Peter David's run was really good.
And I also got this book, which was another instance where I had a 6. He says, I think it'll press out to a 6. He didn't like that. And he had an 8. And he gave me the 8 instead.
Man.
That's a huge
Nice.
upgrade.
God, those Marvels are in such good shape that you're showing. Great color.
That's a good one.
So just a little extra to show you, but I wanted to share with you guys, especially because it's you guys in our chat. And I'm so thrilled to get Alan's books because I've been waiting. I knew they were on their way, and I'm waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. And Susan's going, well, did Alan's books come in? Did Alan's books? So now I've got my wife asking me about it. I call Alan. I said, are my books coming? Are my books coming? And
Yeah.
Alan says, I don't know anything about it anymore. I guess you have to worry about it later. And now if Susan's asking me, where are the books? Where are they? I said, I don't know. So
I think there's
okay,
another
Alan,
set of
touche.
books coming. I think another set of books are coming your way.
I think so too.
I think
I'm
there's
missing a few
another.
more.
Awesome.
I think there's about 10 books missing from what I could see there.
I'd like to do a mention of something here, Alan, before you go.
Are you a mensch?
Mrs. Who?
Go
He's
ahead,
good
be a
mensch,
mensch.
Yeah.
So the manager of my LCS, Nick Klee, he's come out with 2 comic books, but he started a Kickstarter on the 8th of March, and it ends on the 7th of April. And this is what it looks like. So if anybody wants to go over and have a look at his site, I'd really appreciate it. I mean, you might like his art or not, but I spoke with him today at my LCS, and so he gave me one of these posters to show. So I said, yeah, if you want me to show it, I will.
Well, it looks like a savage dragon. It looks like the guy that was coming out of the thing for Thor coming down with the rock guy, and it says free local Kamloops pickup. Well, I'll just drive by.
Well, I'll tell
Yeah,
you what,
so if anyone's in Kamloops, which is pretty far away,
I'll tell you, I can pick it up for anybody who would like to get this and mail it off to you.
Wow.
Wow.
I'll do that for you if whoever's interested. I mean, you may or may not. It's up to you, but I promised Nick that I would show this to him. So thank you, Alan.
I might pick up a copy.
I might pick up a copy.
I like supporting
Yeah.
local artists.
So
Better
I mean,
local.
I do because there's quite
Well,
a few.
I supported an artist, but he wasn't local. He's way up north, and there's all kinds of magnetic interference when I talk to the guy. I go, well, what about the thing that I was needing? What are the things that I'm needing?
I'm further north in
I
Ottawa.
can't hear.
That's true. You're above the 49th parallel. We're not.
Yeah, well, I'm in the mountains looking down.
It runs right through Salem. It's just a little
Anyway,
north and
thanks a
south
lot,
of us,
Alan.
yeah.
Appreciate it.
No problem at all.
For
Okay.
those that have not seen it, I got a new Smurf mug with a Smurf that is a Superman.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh wow, that's cool.
Which Smurf is Super Smurf?
I don't know. He has a secret
Isn't it
identity.
hefty?
It's got.
I don't
it's gotta
know.
be
Like,
Clark
it's
Smurf.
probably Brainy because he's the one that wears the glasses.
Yeah.
Oh, is it? Does he have glasses?
No. But the secret
Oh, no,
identity.
no.
Oh, the Clark Kent. I dig. Yeah.
I get
He
it,
takes
but no,
off
I
his
think it- I think it
cheaters
was
and then
Hefty
he's
Smurf.
super Smurf, and no one can tell
I
that
think
he's
it
Super
prob-
Smurf.
He doesn't have the tattoos that Hefty does.
Oh, okay.
I also
Hefty
bought.
has tattoos.
I
also
do remember the
bought one of
episode
these.
with Super Smurf, but
But I took my kids to a toy store last weekend, and I saw the Smurf and the cup. So I did pick this up.
Does
And
Smurfette
today-
have a rose tattoo on her fanny or a heart tattoo on her fanny or anything like that?
no.
I'm not allowed to
You're
tell
thinking
you.
Care Bears.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's all very innocent. The little girls getting tattoos on their fannies. Isn't that what everybody does now? That's what I
will
heard.
never
Isn't that
forget-
true, Matt? You have daughters, don't you?
I don't think they ever
have a
show
daughter who's
Smurfette's
12.
fanny. I don't think that's part of the Smurf show.
Don't choke.
Oh,
their
okay.
name.
Well, I don't
okay.
think do they wear any underwear? Do they wear pants? What do they have? They have little shirts on,
Smurfette
don't
I
they?
don't think there's
underwear.
any like scenes of upskirt Smurfette.
No. Smurfette has undergarments because once in one episode, her dress flew up a little bit and she was wearing something underneath.
Okay.
And
Ruffled
Hefty has
greaves.
the heart. That's right, Donna. So
Wow.
That's more than I thought I was going to learn about.
Ah,
now,
Well, but it's French because in Belgium it's French, And so
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if they had the Smurfs in the bushes doing what people do in the bushes with
They
the Frenchies.
Listen,
But it's all
the
male
funniest
Smurfs.
thing,
There's only one female.
yes, and she's the one when Baby Smurf showed up. She's the one that goes, "Where did it come from, Papa Smurf?"
Lau
And then
Lau
you
says
then,
he
then
always
you send a
paused that
promotional
scene.
comic to him. But
I always pause that.
Whoa!
Okay, I have one more thing. Performance art. This is
Okay.
my performance of the Smurfs meet Godzilla. La 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 la.
Well, that's when
Okay.
Bambi met Godzilla. You've seen that,
Yes.
haven't you?
yeah, yeah.
Yes, I've seen
Yes,
that.
yes.
Why I was,
That was great.
Hmm.
anyway,
Well,
Okay.
you have book club tonight, do you not?
Yes, we
We
have book
do.
club. So if anyone's watching and they want to see more of whatever this is, they can go over to the Immortal Biggie Shacks channel. And I think we're having a comic battle.
Network, please.
Oh,
We
yeah.
are.
Network.
We're having
Network.
a Superman. We're having a Superman comic battle. Plus,
Oh, cool.
he's doing his giveaway tonight for his 1,300 subs.
Wow.
Awesome.
So there's lots
That's
of
right.
fun and action going on there. So yeah, and I'll probably show some Golden Age Superman just to
Awesome.
fit in. Okay.
Yeah, I pulled out a bunch of actions. I thought they were pretty cool.
You know, it's actually sad. Like, you know the one where Superman's swimming towards the sub?
Yes, that's the one
One of
Biggie has.
Biggie's,
Oh my goodness.
Biggie has
I
that.
almost picked up a really cheap copy of that in super high grade.
Whoa.
And at the last second, somebody outbid me.
Well, by $1 or 10?
It was in $10 increments, so it was $10.
How much did you put in on it?
So it was like nobody was bidding on it. It was just
What's the grade? Was it a slab?
it was a 5.5
Slab?
slab.
Okay, and what did you put in?
It was 700.
I bought it, Matt. No.
Good for you, Lyle.
And then somebody at the last second outbid me on it. I was very sad.
I would never do that.
Well, did you? That's unbelievably
That-
cheap. Didn't you want to put a
that
little
is
more
cheap.
money to get it?
Well, I didn't think it looked like nobody was going to bid on it. It was poorly listed, so I didn't think anyone was watching it, and I thought, oh,
Well, that's pilot error.
yeah, it was my mistake. But oh well. So yeah. So bye everyone. Thanks guys for hanging out, and thanks everyone
Yeah.
in the chat.
Happy
And
Friday, everybody.
Happy
Nice to
Friday.
see you guys.
Have a good
Yeah,
weekend.
thank you.
Okay, bye guys.
Bye bye.
Ugh.